Two, three, guys. 1, 2, 3. I hope that the sound is good. I don't know if it is good because I cannot hear myself. So tell me if it is. Just gonna wait, for everyone together, because we have like notifications coming elsewhere. Oh, it's good. It's great that it's good. We're live. Yeah, hi. Emma, hope you're doing great. It's good. Oh, fine. So I'm just maybe gonna tell what happened today in Ukraine, and while we are waiting for people to come, next we're gonna speak with you about our today's fundraise, as you see from the thumbnail. So the goal is just to collect funds from the stream, and you'll see your names pumping up. I disabled the sound just for you to hear me correctly. The sound for donations, I mean. I just need to fix my chat. Okay, so now it's good. If I see some donation, I may tell. Okay, so the goal, the fire truck costs like 7,000, and we already collected, together with my donation, we collected 2,047 bucks. That's all you need to know right now for the truck. For now, let's go to the news, and later on, hi to Twitch, by the way, guys. I have separate for the Twitch. Appreciate it, journalists. Sound most, thank you. So for the last day or couple of days, like I think it was 3 days ago, I received the information from kind of the closed sources that Russia is moving cruise missiles to the Russian military airports in Alenia, in Engels. So Russia is producing their cruise missiles elsewhere in Russia in other factories, and then they move those with the help of Illusion 76. Then they fly, they switch off the transponder for people not to be able to track those airplanes. But I have the information that they were flying regularly, and they delivered missiles, for several of the strikes, let's say, based on the number of the flights they have. Anonymous tipped 500 for the track. That's crazy. To be honest, guys, I tipped 1,000. I will tip more if we will not reach the goal in a couple of days or 3 days. I'm gonna pump it till the end, I hope. So the goal is to, but I think we'll do it. And you also may, if there is some problem with the link, you may also support me on Super Chat, and all of the funds from Super Chat will be also sent to the same stuff via PayPal. I will show you the summary of the stream, and all of the Super Chat will be sent. Thank you so much for the donation, 20 bucks. I don't remember from whom. So Russians accumulated those missiles, and as it is expected, they sent, and send me, thank you so much. As it is expected, they launched the strike on Ukraine. It happened yesterday. Lots of the cities were hit, mostly Kyiv, Kharkiv, even Ternopil, western side of Ukraine. In eastern side, they hit city of Pavlograd quite a lot. Odessa was hit, Mykolaiv, so lots of the cities actually. And what you see, like what I share sometimes on my channel, the devastations Russians did to civilian infrastructure is just the part of their strikes. Eric Kirk, thank you so much to make the number more even. Thank you so much. And the reality is even worse, because Russians hit not just what people filming, they also hit like military infrastructure and facilities of energy. Luckily, yesterday it was there were no significant strikes on those, and there were not many blackouts, let's say. However, it's still bad. And they try to hit military at first, after all. Civilians are also their secondary targets. They want to spread their threat to civilians. They want to demilitarize us, like Ukrainians, in fight against the Russian aggression. Do they exceed that goal? I don't think so. For now, not. I'm just gonna open the window, because I have nothing to breathe. That's why, guys, basically it's the goal of today's. I decided to participate. I got to know Emma. She's from Finland, and I'm not going to tell more about her, but I spread the word about her channel. YouTube, she's, I hope, here with us, Nordic Perspective. Maybe if you have some of the comments. And she doesn't run this fund, but she's participating fundraisers for Ukraine. And they have the goal of purchasing the fire truck, because Russia intensified the strikes not just on civilians, but also on Ukrainian military branches. Some of our military guys requested fire trucks to eliminate the fire. They need small, maneuverable trucks like you see on thumbnails. Later on, I'm going to show you more pictures. Those are mainly, I think, Volvo. Let me check. The name I forgot. Volvo FL10, which were converted into the fire truck. So I think it's good. I never tried to do this one, and it's my first participation in those donations. We're not like even collecting for firearms or something. No, those are fire trucks to eliminate what Russia calls is to military bases. So let's start from one truck. Let's see if we can do it. And I'm gonna mention it tomorrow also on my channel. If we will not reach this sum, I'll mention also on my next video that we are collecting the funds. Hopefully we're gonna get it, like, because the sum is not like Jake Bro is collecting like $1 million per week or something for many of the cars. So let's try from this one, fire truck. The fund is separate from me. Like, I just got to know lady. She's there. She's helping Ukraine a lot. She has her social media. She also collects the funds. Yeah, I understand that she has some problems with her YouTube. I don't want to tell the cause. She told me privately that she had to close some of her videos. Hopefully she will restore it. But she's here with us, legit. And probably gonna speak about this fundraise more. And then we're gonna answer the questions. Sorry guys, I cannot do everything like simultaneously. The organization link you may find just in the video description below. Just in the video description. I'm trying to find... Okay. Why is it it says unstable? Okay, I'll try to go. Yeah, I think it will be fine. So this is organization supporting Ukraine's frontline and peace. So they're collecting everything. The organization is based. It's called Your Finnish Friends. It's based in Finland, and they collected some of the cars and those fire trucks. Let's click on that stuff. So we're gonna do the same. We're gonna they have already those trucks. We're gonna purchase them. They're used, yeah, they're very cheap, but they're needed. So rescue operations and behind the front lines, Ukraine constantly needs support and new equipment to replace losses caused by war and heavy usage. Your Finnish friends contributed to support these efforts by delivering fully equipped truck to Sumy, Ukraine. So it was delivered to Sumy. Sumy is under attack for many of the times, and they also delivered some of the provisions. Truck was delivered to Ukraine last year in August, almost 1 year ago, soon will be. As a part of the large aid convoy assembled in Nordics organized by Zero Line Finland. Before its departure to Ukraine, the truck was test-driven by Pekka Toveri. Who is he? Maybe the leader of organization? I don't know. So here, you may check it out yourself. Like in the video description just below, I put the link for it, and I put the link for donations for PayPal separately, because the funds you send there are going directly to this special branch of organization which does the fundraise for specific military unit, which I cannot tell you. But this is not like weapons, as you understand. It's just a protective equipment. So I hope you understand everything. And we have almost reached 3,000 bucks. That's crazy how fast we're going. And by the way, yeah, all of your donations on the live chat, like from Super Chat, if you have troubles with direct donation on PayPal, all of the funds from Super Chat I will send via PayPal link, the same link. And later on my Telegram channel, I will share that how much funds I send. The organization is legit, and I have the trust in it. Then the war had started. I worked with some of the organizations based in Ukraine, and since that time I decided not to work with any sort of the Ukrainian organization, because they delivered like worn out plates. So the plates were very bad. We collected the funds for the vest plates. You understand, yeah, what I mean? And our guys tested those, and they say that it's totally no-go. And since that time, I decided not to work with organizations. But I trust this one, and it's based outside Ukraine, and they have legit organization. It's registered, and yeah, you may check it everything on their website. Emma, I will personally show you pictures of the truck you buy as well. Yeah, so then we buy the truck, you're gonna see pictures of the truck, so everything is, yeah. Those organizations ruin everything. Yeah, I agree. Pekka Toveri is a Finnish politician and retired general. Toveri served in the Finnish army. Ah, I see. I didn't know. For 35 years, worked also as a military attaché in Finnish embassy in USA. Well, he is a kind of the cool guy. He is really a cool guy. Okay, I'll research it. Yeah, I need to research also, because yeah, it's some opening. Probably you are Sami. Are you from Finland? Maybe we'll have like some of the Russian bots tell me I will ban them. Today I will ban them. Car salesman, he'd like also. So yeah, we are actually doing very good, and soon I guess we're gonna reach 3,000. I also want to share like the voice. Will we have like the message from Emma? Hope I'll find it. Do we have the voice chat on Windows? Or it's blocked on Windows? Oh yeah, we see it. Okay. I wonder if we can hear it.
Hi guys, I just wanted to tell you where the money you have donated is going to. It's going to a fire truck. It's being bought in Finland. It cost 5,900 euros. And so far, together with Dennis, you have donated $2,000. So let's see if we can get the rest together. If we do, then yeah, you can say you have bought a fire truck. Now, one thing you should know about your Finnish Friends, the organization that all of your donations is going to, is that it's completely non-profit, obviously based in Finland. I have worked together with this organization since the war started, and I trust it with my life. I have seen everything with my own eyes. No one has earned a single penny in the organization. Sometimes it can take some time to get the vehicles to Ukraine, especially if they're coming from abroad, just because, well, everyone has to work when they have vacation from work, then they can bring them over. So that's, I guess, the main problem with having a non-profit organization. But yeah, I have posted pictures of the ambulances that I've driven over, the fire trucks, the buses. So I will show you everything. I will show you pictures when the truck gets to Ukraine, where I am at currently. And yeah, I just want to say thousands of thank yous to everyone that has donated. I appreciate you so much. It's, this would never be possible without you guys that are donating. I feel like people like me tend to get so much credit for these things because I am the one in the pictures, but it really is, it's the donators that do most of the work by donating your hard work money. So thank you so much. And yeah, I will show you everything once the truck has arrived in Ukraine.
So I hope you could hear it, because I cannot hear my stream. Her English is very nice. Why are you laughing? Guys, thank you so much. Jesse, thank you so much. Get that truck. Thank you. And we almost 3,464. Awesome. If you want to, I think you can write your nickname if you donate with PayPal link, or you can just donate it here with your name. I understand YouTube takes maybe commission, maybe 30% from super chat, but it is not huge. I will cover it. Again, I'm gonna mention it in my video, and I guess till the end of the week, if we'll not get those 7,000, I will just finish it with my funds. With my own funds, we're gonna plus it, and we're gonna purchase this because they really need it this week. Unreal image from today's pro-European Union march in Poland. 10 seconds, tens of thousands of people out. I want to check it out. I will get back to you. I need to check it out from Poland. I wish I could type and not look at the keyboard. Keyboard. My English is so fluffy. I'm a little nervous because we have Emma watching the stream. Okay. Probably this one, yeah. Poles march in Warsaw actually, to back rival presidential candidates. Deutsche Welle. Two candidates who will lead the Polish presidency on June 1. Elections, rival marches. Okay. One march was headed by Warsaw mayor. I think Warsaw mayor is this guy, Rafal. Rafal is kind of the fighter jet name, so I support this guy. Yeah, I understand that this Karol, I guess he said that he doesn't want Ukraine in NATO or something. That's why I don't support this guy. But I'm not a Polish, so it's up to you guys to vote. But for Ukraine, it's better, I think, Rafal. who has voiced support for abortion and LGBT rights. Okay, yeah, Poland, I think it has one of the most severe legislation for abortions. And the other, Karol knows, a conservative historian whose backers believe he stands for conservative values and holds anti-abortion position. So, yeah, I'll read it out later on, but it's good that people are going and telling what they want. It's not like Russia, they're not being paid. It's good. It's nice. Hit the like, amigos. Yeah, thank you. You're allowed to be here. Glad. Oh, hi, Ozzy. Nice to meet you, my very loyal follower, Ozzy. Always with me on every of my channels. Thank you, guys. We can hear. Okay, nice. Halfway to 4,000. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. Watching from How Gestua. What is that? Dennis, do people in occupied areas still support Ukraine? Why they don't rebel? Kind of an interesting question. Like, I can tell you for Crimea because I'm from Crimea myself. By the time of the occupation, I might tell you that majority of people, they did support that. I mean, not the occupation exactly, but they were brainwashed. I told about it many times. And yeah, you can hear from Ukrainian propaganda that it was not like that. From the Russian propaganda as well. Like, there are propagandas from both of the sides. But I was in Crimea myself. I went there every summer. And I know what was happening from inside. Like, majority of people like whom I used to speak, they were not pro-European at all. But still, it's not like all of the people. Crimean Tatars, also other, even Ukrainian and even Russians who lived there, they didn't want to join Russia. So now, if you ask them, after all of what happened, if they really want to join, to continue to be with Russia, they would say, I think no. Well, at least people who I used to speak before, like full-scale invasion of by Russia of Ukraine, had some of the friends who were growing up with me in Crimea, who stayed there, and they were desperate, actually. They thought that in 2014 it could be a great idea to join Russia, but Russia, they didn't need to improve Crimea. They just use it as their big military base. So people thought that Russia could bring, that's why they were pro-Russian, let's say, like majority, not the overwhelming majority, but majority. They voted really for it on this fake referendum, which was organized not according to any sort of the law. But now they see that nothing has been done. Their businesses were hijacked by some of the people from Caucasus. So they're shocked, actually. And I spoke with them also personally till, again, full-scale invasion of 2022. Stein Sound, thank you so much for supporting. All of the super chat will also go to the fire truck. Thank you. Utah support Ukraine. Thank you for tours. Thank you, Michael. So yeah, I say the things as they are. If someone tell me, oh, Crimeans, they didn't support Russia. No, they did. It was like very long-term organized Russian propaganda to brainwash people of Crimea, to say that Crimea is, they belong to Russia, let's say. That it was really organized by Russian propaganda. Go to the Twitch. Keep up the good with everything you do, mate. You're top. Thank you so much, Dan Kids. Thank you. I think I forgot to put the link for donations on Twitch, but it's okay. Like, we have just 8 viewers there. You can check it out on YouTube later on. No problem. Send direct via PayPal, your Finnish friends. Thank you, Bingo. Thank you so much. And guys, Commander Herder, thank you. Michael Styler, thank you also so much. Dude gave, it's, I think that it's Norwegian crowns. It's not the dollars, but still it's a lot. Norwegian crowns, it's a lot. Yeah, so yeah, Russians, like, they did some of the like even motorcycle festivals with their propaganda, night wolves and so on, and it was a motorcycle festival because I was in motorcycle community, I know about it, but they pushed their propaganda elsewhere, starting from theaters, schools, and yeah, they pushed it really in Crimea, and partially successfully, actually, partially. There were no riots, if you ask me about. The same they tried to do in other regions of Ukraine, but yeah, not that successfully. Bob S., thank you. So yeah, if you want to know the truth from Crimean, here's the truth. And even my relatives who voted to join Russia on that fake referendum, they now say that they wouldn't do it again. What propaganda, Dennis? Any sort. Crimea will be free, yeah. Especially, you know, after what happened to Crimean Tatars, like, they had their own local organization, Crimean Mijlis, which was built to point out the issues of Crimean people, of Tatar people in Crimea. This organization was totally seized by Russia, like cancelled, and they put it to the, how to call it, not the terrorist organization, but some sort of like this organization that it's totally banned. I forgot this word even in Russian, in Ukrainian, and in English. Oh my god. Around 1 week ago, a lot of kabooms around Melitopol. Any idea what was going in there? Well, near Melitopol, we have just yesterday strike on a Russian train. I showed it on my video. It was carrying some of the, I think, diesel and munition. So yeah. Ukraine just cuts Russian logistics because Russia is willing to assault in... They're testing now Ukraine in many areas of the front lines, from the south, from the north, from the east, and they want to find a weak spot and move their resources. It seems like they wanted to intensify their strikes in Zaporizhia direction. Because they actually did a couple of the assaults there. They gained the ground, but not as successfully as it was before. I wonder what happened to my stream. Like, it disappeared somehow, but it appeared now. Hope the stream is going fine. Oh, we have 655 viewers. It's good. It's great. Usually we have up to 1,000, but it's fine. Like, after all, it's the Sunday weekend. I haven't not been doing live streams for a very long time already, so yeah. Bra Dipo delle Nebbia, thank you so much for your great support. So I'm happy that I spent like the first time telling about the fire track. Guys, it's time for some fun. That's the new tweet of Donald Trump. I think it's new because I found it on the news recently. YouTube having some malfunction for me, but here on Twitch it's all okay. Strange. Very strange. Okay. I'm gonna go to check YouTube. It says it's okay, excellent connection. Sometimes it's glitching. Still we have use. I think it's the Swan or something. Trump said, I always said golf can be a dangerous sport, but my friend being beat at Badminster. Is it a real picture or he just took it from the internet? Is it Donald Trump? Maybe he said, it's my friend. No. Oh, Trump is hilarious. But at the same time, it's quite sad to check out those tweets, from Donald Trump after Ukraine was hit so hard by Russia yesterday, and actually for the couple of last days, he posted those kind of the funny pictures. Yeah, and it says nothing about delusional mindset of Donald Trump. That's crazy. I'll tell you more. Like, where is my channel? Like, this is the tweet of Donald Trump. I hope you can see it. I'm not happy with the Russian strikes on Kyiv. Not necessary and very bad timing. Vladimir, stop. 5,000 soldiers a week are dying. Let's get peace deal done. I guess he tweeted, this is a screenshot, he tweeted it maybe a couple of weeks ago, maybe more. Yeah, I guess more. Maybe 3 weeks ago. By the time Russia struck Sumy, causing lots of the civilian losses. So he called Vladimir, stop. But Vladimir continues, and Trump is not bothered any longer with those tweets. He just posts pictures, funny pictures of his friend being hit directly to the most sensitive spot by the Swan. That's crazy, guys, what is happening. Later on, he spoke with Putin and everything is normal. Putin is a great guy. I trust him. He said, fuck it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, guys. Oh, we passed the equator. So, guys, thank you so much. We already collected at least half of the funds for the track. Yeah, we already passed equator. Maybe a long time ago. And what else? If we'll pass more than 7,000, just in case, maybe, I don't know, we're gonna spend those funds for arming the track for the duty, like for the maintenance, because after all, the track is the used one, and you need to have to put it to the maintenance at first, like for at least for a few of the days to change the valves, all of the liquids, and so on. So I think that is the goal. I think I can show you something. It's not like, because people say that, oh, Dennis, you're not participating. Yet, like, I am trying to participate in every of occasion that I'm really sure the funds will go to the proper place. I hope I'll find it here. Just a moment, I need to blur the guy because he's my friend. I don't want him to be recognized without his permission because he serves in kind of the sensitive area. Okay, I guess I blurred him. Just in case. All of the chevrons and the number. Okay. I just... Who the fuck did it? Guys, you're crazy. Who did it? I'm gonna go to the comment section. We see a desktop only. Desktop? You saw the desktop. Okay. No card, just maybe this messenger doesn't allow. Okay, I'm gonna copy image. It's not good. Okay, gonna do it like this. I'm gonna put it into Paint. But first, I need to find out who donated that much to the car. Emma, are you with us? Was it anonymous donate or... That's crazy. Swain, thank you so much. It wasn't you, I know, but thank you so much for being on the stream. Like, I don't have access to the link. It's not my PayPal link. So hopefully if Emma with us... Emma, was it a single donation? Because I was busy. Was it an open donation? Just to know the name, maybe you can write it. It was here, Bars. How much he donated, you know? That's crazy. That's a lot. Do you think Ukraine can get Trident 2 and multi-man missiles? I don't know, maybe. Single donor from her borrows $2,500. That's crazy. Well, thank you so much. Did he leave any comments, like, or maybe he is here with us somewhere? I don't know. Do you think I donated 300, but I haven't seen it in my bank account? I don't know. Well, go ahead. Yeah, I have the huge problem with it. I sent you my Discord if you need a call or something. Yeah. If you want to jump on Discord, call using Emmanuel. Sorry. I don't have Discord on my phone. That's the problem. And on PC, I didn't install it yet. I think that's the problem. No, I don't have it. That's crazy donation we have, guys. Absolutely crazy. Thank you. We have reached the fire truck today. So Emma, we are good with everything. Dennis opens Steam. Dennis shows donation page. Donation completed. Yes. T33. We did it quite fast. I thought that we're gonna, thank you guys for participation for doing it. I will do it maybe once a while, like not every Sunday, obviously, but then there is the need. We're gonna do it with your support, and thanks to those guys who really helped us today, and without your help it wouldn't be possible. And hopefully Emma would send us some of the pictures of the truck, then they will buy it. Hope very soon. Vladislav, thank you. Love watching this live. Now guys, I just want to show you, I hope, so Signal Messenger is so freaking, so do you see it here? I mean, I'm just gonna open the comment section. Do you see? Just doing the chat. Did she get? What to get? So guys, I just need to couldn't stop this fire truck. Russian bots couldn't stop. So I used the paint here. Yes, okay. Can see it now. Okay, so our guys, like my mate, this is my mate. I just, without his permission, I cannot show his face. But we, like our friends, they bought this car via this fund from UK. And yeah, because I have also income and your support and sponsors, I also participated this donation and paid, I already told you basically everything, but without any image. So yeah, sometimes I help if it's needed, if I know the guys, and yeah, it's normal. So it was, I would say, successful thing today that we closed this. And now let's go with the usual stream stuff. Where is the comment section? I lost it. Gonna answer your questions and that's it. Nice loot microphone. Why not donate those, those to Ukraine? Already did, by the way. And this microphone, I'll tell you the story. Like, I recorded the video on my other channel where I tested my microphones. The idea, like, if you watch me constantly, like, I have this anxiety that my views are getting down little by little. I think it's normal. After all, I have loyal audience and still I have some level of views. But it's not like it was like in 2024 or 2023. So it's not about the funds, it's about views, like popularity. I'm into it very, and I'm conscious, I have anxiety that my content is not interesting anymore compared to other YouTubers, let's say. And I try to search, like, I cannot change, I think, myself. I am who I am, so that's why I try to search for better microphone, better camera. I don't know. Those kind of the solutions, and I bought like tons of those microphones. I hope you can see me after all. Yeah, you can see me. And after all, yeah, it's not about microphones, it's about the content that you give to the people, and it seems like I'm not that interesting at that level as before, or I don't know, oh, we have the rain, or maybe the topic is not that interesting anymore. So that's why we have like at least 2 times less views compared to what it was a couple of years ago at least. Emma wrote me, I hope she's happy. I'm sure she is. I'm gonna play it out. I hope I can do it on Signal.
So under an hour of Dennis live streaming, you guys donated $7,000 for a fire truck. Honestly, I don't know what to say. The way I met Dennis, super random. I made videos for 2 weeks and he found my channel, and now you guys have bought a fire truck. The organization, your Finnish friends, is, yeah, I told them, they are mind blown. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. You guys are insane. And the rest of the donations, they're going to go to fixing up the fire truck. It's going to go to more fire trucks or ambulances, whatever is needed. So thank you. I will do my best to show you pictures of the delivery. Now, I don't have a truck license, so I can't drive the truck myself. And I'm in Ukraine right now. The truck is coming from Finland, so I will send you pictures. I will show you everything. I will probably try to write Dennis' name somewhere sneakily in the truck, with his permission, of course. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma, for doing your great job supporting Ukraine to be, out there in Ukraine, and also with your great fund. Thank you so much. And guys, thank you again for community for buying the truck, really, for, I guess, for Ukrainian army, if I understood it correctly. It will go to some of the military branch, to some of the military base somewhere. I just hope that they're gonna buy it as fast as possible. And the pictures I'll share probably, on my Telegram for sure. And they're just the post page on YouTube, so I'll post those pictures here as well. Then is ground news. Any chance you can get a referral code for the second tier? I don't need the top tier, but wanted to support you by using your code. I will ask them. Yeah, ground news is, I'm very proud to work with them. Because it's not like the fake news corporation or something. It's just the news aggregator. They collect the information, and I really check them even before we start to cooperate. I wasn't subscribed for the best tier there, but I was checking them. Dennis is Danish, the English version of Dennis. I think in Dennis, Y, Upsilon, you also have it in England. The Finnish people I ever met in person are just awesome. Great. Yeah, actually, Finland was my first country of European Union to visit. I went there when I was 21 years old, so before I never went to Europe, to European Union. I went to Helsinki for training, simulator flight training, on ATR 72 and 42. It was Finnair Training Center, and honestly, the simulator they have there, or had, I think they already dismissed it. It was really a crap one. Probably the worst simulator I have ever been at. But since it was my first simulator of full motion simulator, Western made, for me it was like a space shuttle. But later, then we went to, for example, Baku, and they just bought the new ATR simulator. It was almost like a real plane. In Finland, it was really creepy crappy. It was lagging all the time. Some of the buttons were not functioning. You have minimum equipment list on the airplane, and you also have the same on simulator. It's crazy. And I've been to Helsinki many of the times, actually, for the obvious reason, for simulators at first. But after a couple of years, we started to go to Baku, and also where was the other place? Oh, Paris. Do you visit Romania? My dream actually to go there. Not just to visit, but to discover the country. It's a great country. If we speak about people, about nature. They think Ukraine will get more F-16 fighter jets from Western countries. I don't know. We have good news from Netherlands and from Norway that they say they will send all of their jets to Ukraine this year. Other than that, I don't know. Sad news that Ukraine lost already 3 of the airplanes. Yeah, I like Helsinki, I like Finland. We were lucky, I was lucky in most of the times being there because of the good weather. Yeah, indeed, I was lucky. Greetings to Finland, EP 2020. I moved from England to Romania 13 years ago. I love it. Oh, from England to Romania, interesting. Ricker, thank you so much for membership gifts. You sent 50 membership gifts? Are you crazy? That's a lot. Thank you so much, Ricker. I hope you didn't do it by mistake. We have lots of the retired 516, maybe F-16s. Ukraine should ask, yeah. Actually, guys, you see, Ukraine gets lots of the equipment from European countries, even from Australia. And I was shocked that, and I am shocked that Ukraine got more Abrams tanks from Australia than from United States. That's crazy. Sorry. I need to drink some water. Yeah, 50 membership gifts, it's crazy. By the way, I have one more gift from subscribers. You see, we have Miku, new Miku with Ukrainian flag. It's the gift from one of my friends who is also a subscriber and follower of the channel. I put it here. She will be there from now on. Hatsune Miku. She's Ukrainian because she has a Ukrainian flag. And also I have one more gift from other subscriber. I'm gonna open it and gonna share it for restricted. What is there? I don't know. Yeah, I understand that it's not a kaboom device or something. No. But I'll tell and show everything tomorrow. Maybe I'll record the video to share with my members and followers and patrons. Just some unique content. Today I learned who is Hatsune Miku. Yeah, I told Nordic Perspective. Yeah, told Emil. Yeah, she's diva, pop diva, culture phenomenon, star. She's kind of old already. I think more than 10 years old. She was discovered ago. Something went to the eye. Hatsune Miku, typical Ukrainian name. Yeah. Yeah, Ukrainians, they start to name kids different names, like some even funny names. So you may find any kind of the name now in Ukraine. There was the name, then the war had started, there were the names like even Javelina. You may understand why. Javelina. Yeah, Vocaloid Voice, yeah. Vocaloid Voice, and I want to visit her concert someday. Putin or Putler. Yeah, actually Putin has kind of the rare Russian surname. It's not like usual, Putin. Never heard that one, even though I spoke with many of the Russians before. Antonov 225, yeah, Antonov 225, I think will stay here in the shelf. Russia is one. Okay, have you meet Baba Yaga? I hope I will never meet it. The Pop from Chicago, Azure Jester. Geroim Slava, Legit Rob, thank you so much for your kind support. If you could rank countries or their leaders by who you feel is most supportive of Ukrainian, who would be top 5? Kind of the interesting question. Guys, after all, I think that Ukraine was lucky with the previous president of the United States. I know that some of you didn't like him or do not like him, but he opened the military support. It was his idea, and I understand that it was not really it was like at the same time like escalation, they say, to United States. But after all, they did it. We understand that this Budapest memorandum, it was absolutely nothing. Especially with current United States president and how he acts. So Joe Biden could do the same. Like, it's your job, it's your business. I think it was the plan, actually, even from Joe Biden, but he saw that Ukraine is fighting. even with weapons they received just before the war. There were multiple of the javelins and lows delivered from different countries. Mostly United States delivered gear, but wasn't enough really. No heavy equipment, no artillery shells, nothing, no artillery systems. But later on, then he saw that, and basically Americans saw that Ukraine is fighting. They started to give Ukraine more weapons, and it was their, first of all, initiative at first. So I think we were lucky, after all. I think Joe Biden he had the experience with Afghanistan, then United States lost lots of the equipment there, and basically Afghan operation was crazy, like withdrawal operation. It was a shame for United States. But even after that, he decided to risk and deliver weapons to Ukraine. I think we were lucky with him. So I would put, and because Ukraine obtained most of the military support and still obtains because of Joe Biden, I would put him number one of the supporter. Next, I would put all of our neighbors, except Hungary and, by the way, Slovakia before Fico, yeah, they helped Ukraine a lot. Poland, for example, helped Ukraine a lot, and I wouldn't say that their president is ideal, but they helped a lot. Like Poland delivered the most of the tanks to Ukraine. Poland delivered their fighter jets. Poland does lots of the transfers of military equipment, their logistic hub for every sort of the weaponry coming across the ocean, inside European countries. So they're a huge support hub for Ukraine. And we are very happy to have those kind of the neighbors, like Poland, Polish people, Poland. After United States, I think if we speak about the amount of, for example, tanks and how definitely they were eager to help, I think number 2 is Poland. And obviously Germany. Yeah, despite Chancellor Scholz, he was always tried to not to escalate, decided to bypass any sort of the strong decisions. But Germany is the second country after United States of America which donated most of the equipment to Ukraine. Hotvisors, Panzerhaubitze 2000, which at the beginning was not ideal. People realized that in a way it was a crappy one. If we speak about electronics and reliability in real fighting situation, but they fixed it. Like all of the Panzerhaubitze, from what I know, all of the Panzerhaubitze 2000 were finally went through significant maintenance and tuning improvement upgrade, and later on were resent to Ukraine. There was the time then most of them were out of use. Because tests, drills, military drills is one thing, but real use is the other thing. German here, our society is so fed as well, gonna make the best of, it lost. Yeah. So Germany helped, despite what people say about Germany helped a lot. Yeah. Who else? Tell me. I know Poland, it's outstanding. Germany. Oh, Estonia. Why Estonia? Because relative to their budget, to their GDP and budget in general, they helped Ukraine the most. So they took most part of their budget to send to Ukraine. For such a small country, it's great. So Estonia, I think it's actually number 1 for military support of Ukraine. And the rest countries like Denmark, they sent all of their Hotvisors to Ukraine. United Kingdom, first country to send heavy tanks, Challenger to Ukraine. France, they sent Caesar artillery, first small tanks, Western-made small tanks like RX-10, I think. Also, they finally sent fighter jets, Mirage 2000, and France really supports Ukraine in political way. Like Macron is the close mate of Vladimir Zelensky, and they sometimes resolve issues just by phone, you know. So from political support, I think France helps a lot, really. I understand that people in France, they don't really support. Like I was in France not a long time ago, and I spoke with people about Macron, and they do not like who is this pro-Putin's conservative leader, like so-called. She was not detained, I guess, but investigated. Marie Le Pen, and so they don't like her. They don't like Macron. I say, who you like? This like people whom I speak, they say they don't know whom they like. Italy sends SAM-T systems, Hawk air defense. What else? Italy is going to send lots of the M113 infantry vehicles. Yeah, they're old, but with maintenance, I hope they're good. Still, they're valid because Russia doesn't have alternatives for, let's say, winter campaign. M113 Bradley is must-have for successful offensive operations and defense. Le Pen, yeah, Marie Le Pen. I need to check the news about her because I haven't heard about her for a long time. So can we try to buy another fire truck? I think with some time, I don't know, like not now, because for now let's try with this one, and maybe next time we're gonna see what happens. I hope we're gonna like cooperate with them more. I really want to support the initiative. If you guys okay with it, I also will donate my funds. It's totally fine. Like I did with this fire truck as well. Some of the videos I cannot show you. Oh yeah, tomorrow's update will be interesting. I hope nothing bad happens. Oh fuck. Think I'm gonna see it. So roughly 300 drones are expected this night from 7 of the points, from 0 of the airfields. We have it from Ukrainian insider, but they don't. From where this information is coming, I don't know. Sad, quite sad. So Russia really intensified their strikes on Ukraine, unfortunately. Guys on Twitch, how are you doing? Romania also sent help, but didn't go publicly that much. Ah, yeah, I see. Yeah, they sent, by the way, Patriot system. And, you know, this candidate, Simeon, who lost the elections, he stated that he wants the compensation. On the YouTube channel Combat Veteran Reacts, former CIA director said that everything was coordinated from USA so that Ukraine would not defeat Russia. Yeah, actually, I also support that. Like, I don't have the evidence of that, but that's why I think it's conspiracy idea after all, without the evidence. But like from what we see, like reaction of the United States, maybe they didn't want Russia to collapse. Like for the Putin regime to lose this war, dismantle. Because after all, Russia has nukes, and they basically afraid the same stuff as with the Soviet Union. Then major United States speakers were coming to Soviet Union and were saying that they're not interested in collapse of Soviet Union. Because, you know, nukes can go to the wrong hands. Simeon should be investigated for his Russian ties. Yeah, investigation, I think, is the proper way to call it. Like, also, without the evidence, I cannot say that he is really, like, Russian author, but based on his actions, his speech, I think he is. It's my opinion. But only evidence investigation may show it. CV-90 is also good for anti-air, anti-drone. CV-90s, those are artillery systems, good for anti-air defense. Archers currently being tested in Lapland. Oh, nice. I think its stream is okay. Okay, thank you, T33TH4N, thank you. Seasoned peanuts for cheddar, for salami, pimento, olives. I don't know what you guys are speaking about. There are at least 3 Dennis. Okay. Today I recorded the video and my OBS studio, like the interface used for streaming, for recording video that I use, it crashed. I don't know what happened to it, so I hope it will not crash during the stream. I changed some of the settings. There are at least 3 Dennis fire engines advertised on FB Marketplace in UK. Fire engines? Don't get it. What happened to the LED display in your show? Ah, that one. It's here behind the wall. I don't know. I thought that it could be disturbing a little. Archer are amazing artillery. Yeah, they are very fast. They are maneuverable. They are fast in reload. So yeah, and very precise. Fire trucks. Okay. What if Ukraine had F-35 instead of F-16? Better range of radar. Depends on what missiles could be used. Stealth technology. So yeah, obviously F-35 is way better. It may actually work against Sukhoi 35. I don't know about S-400. If the radar of S-400 can find, yeah, it can find, but at what range? I think about F-16. Towards some blink for a truck. Thank you, Steve. By the way, I need to check out. Oh, we collected 7,652. I need to go to the stream statistics to check how much we earned. Oh, and we earned roughly up to 400 euros from the super chat so far, it says. So we're doing great, guys. Thank you for the truck. Again, I'll publish, then they'll buy it. I'll publish everything on my Telegram. New fire trucks cost in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on the type. Yeah, but again, they're like buying the used one. Let me show you. So here's their website with the fire truck. They already did it. That's why I work with them. So those are not expensive. For example, this truck, it was. Let me read it. Well, based on the information that I was able to find there on their website and also online, it's a Volvo FL10 converted into fire truck, and they bought it from Vapelhotian Palokunta, which means Добровольная пожарная команда, so volunteer fire recruit team of the city of where's the city? Kemin, VPK city in Finland, or town, I don't know. So they had several of those for sale and they just bought it. Not hundreds of thousands. Yeah, the new one would cost like a lot. That's why we need also to gather funds for maintenance. But I think, already did it. There is, let me check. Sorry. Gonna go to the comments. Let me check. Yeah, we'll have like $1,000 more at least, like 1,200 maybe for maintenance. Should be like okay, I guess. So many. Love your word, Dennis. Yeah. Norway, Sweden, Finland, Chechnya, and Poland have all been fantastic. Okay. Kenneth, thank you so much. Geroim Slava. Azov, yeah, I was sad today and I posted the news on Telegram. I thought that, during the exchange 1,000 by 1,000, one truck we got was only 5,000 euros. Oh, nice. They're not expensive at all. Like compared to the fire truck, yeah, compared to the original price from the factory. So I was really not depressed, but again sad because Azov soldiers were not exchanged. And, it's kind of frustrating because they were actually ordered to surrender. I think like Russia betrayed the deal of Mariupol. I guess there was the deal for Ukrainian soldiers to surrender in Azovstal because Russians couldn't kick them out even with aviation bombs. They were just there and they could have stayed there for maybe several more months, causing like lots of the losses for Russia with sabotage attacks. So I think it was coordination between the Ukrainian and Russian side via some of the mediators for our soldiers, for Azov soldiers, and not only Azov, by the way. There were some guards, police, special forces of Ukraine, which were sent there by helicopters. And I think it was I thought by the time that it was organized surrender of Ukrainian soldiers, but now Russia, after 3 years, they still don't want to exchange Azov soldiers. Like some of them they exchange, especially commanders, but mainly they're there in the Russian captivity, which is very, very bad. Did you see that at DNR soldiers got exchanged to Ukraine as part of 1,000 exchange? Got exchanged to Ukraine. No, I didn't see it. Like I read the comments about exchange from one of the Ukrainian officials. He said the list of the list of exchange was presented by Russian side and it was agreed. So who did it? Like Russian side or Ukrainian side? I mean about our prisoners of war. Who sent those lists? Claire, hi. I hope you're doing great. Greetings to UK. Dan, thank you so much. Greetings to UK as well. Boo-hoo, I learn American from other countries, boo-hoo. I don't know. Yeah, Prokopenko was exchanged and he today tweeted that sadly Azov soldiers are still there. They were not exchanged. Not a single one. Imagine the dental health of many Ukrainian prisoners after for the Russians I also shared pictures that their dental health is also not so great. But it was not so great even before. But for Ukrainians, for the last exchange, I saw that they were really exhausted, much thinner than before. As a kid, I wanted to build one of those small plane models on a shell. Oh, nice. I used to have this hobby, but I abandoned it because it just consumes lots of the time. Really time consuming. Why does Tucker Carlson hates Ukraine? he has his, I think, own ampla, and maybe he is paid by Russia. I cannot prove it, but I think like that. It's basically his credo. He wants to be this outstanding, outcasting guy to apply to those audience, to that audience which likes conspiracy theories and so on. And in a way, it is quite popular. You see whom they elect as Donald Trump with majority. And Donald Trump, oh, sorry, not Donald Trump. Tucker Carlson just built his own name with his so-called fame being outstanding from standard journalist perspective, saying that everyone is lying except him. He knows the real truth, but basically he speculates about conspiracy theories. That's it. Using conspiracy theories. Just a couple of days ago, maybe even yesterday, he uploaded the video interviewing one of the ex-Ukrainian members of parliament who was a traitor of Ukraine, who fled to Russia and who was also the part of the Russian Orthodox Church, and we understand how Russian Orthodox Church works. So they represented their video in a constant context that Zelensky is fighting against Christianity, which is absolutely fake, because Ukraine has its own church and it doesn't want Russian church to be there. That's it. Thank you so much, Robert. Thanks for your tireless efforts on YouTube, both with aviation and updates. Thank you so much. Greetings to Denmark FL. Thank you so much. Denmark really helped a lot to everyone. Dennis, can you show the YouTube channel of you Finnish friends, your Finnish friends? I wonder if they have YouTube really. I'll try to find, just a moment. Maybe they don't have the YouTube channel. Oh no, they have. Here we go. Oh, they have the fire truck. So it was delivered. Was delivered to the military branch, as you see. So we'll do the same.
Так, дорогой Фин, ты просил там снять, что там внутри?
Inside some of
Так ще все є.
jackets.
Нічого не это.
I don't think they need really the high visibility on the front lines. But the truck is a good thing to be based at the military base, so it is good. It is nice. Some cats in recommendation. What else they have? The most popular.
Hyvää päivää. Olen suomalaisvapaaehtoistaistelija Mike täältä Ukraina. Pari kappaletta kenkiä,
Boots,
kassillinen ensin,
bags,
pari kappaletta lämpöpityisen
thermal camera,
koska ilman teitä
thermal visor we call it, visor. Okay, they have the channel also delivering trucks, I guess.
Keväiset terveiset uudelle lahjoittajille sekä YFFlle auton homma.
Their channel is Your Finnish Friends Are Why. You may check it out yourself, I guess. Mostly active on Instagram. Oh, I see. Thank you, Emo. They're mostly... I delivered this car actually. Oh, nice. Did you drive it? That's crazy. The Nissan I was driving. Oh, nice. Cool. If you drive the car, you can fly the airplane. Usually it's like that. I mean, for reaction, for everything, for perception, so. Your picture of Trump with the swan is from today. Oh, I see, Tuma. Thank you. Hi, Simon. It was my first trip to Ukraine, actually. Oh. Ukraine is kind of different if you visit different parts, but at the same time, it's the same. You also have like this nature, wild nature, but mostly it's like very flat country. I mean, for the surface, just mountains. I crash plane. No, you'll fly it if you try and if you learn. Even the swans don't like Trump. His friend, actually, he tweeted about his friend. Carpathian Mountains, yeah, they go through Ukraine, Romania, and partially, I think, through Slovakia. I think no. Dennis, you've been in Carpathian Mountains, surely? Yeah. Actually, I posted the video of me skiing there, but I deleted it already because I showed my family and I didn't want my family to be shown on YouTube. How do you go about finding someone in Ukraine if you know name and city? Finding someone in Ukraine if you know name and city? I don't know. Maybe via social media. Privacy respected. Yeah. It's better like not to show them. All swans in UK belong to the crown. Oh yeah, I heard that story. Indian media saying Russia after destroying Kiev is one step closer to victory. After destroying Kiev. After destroying Kiev is okay. Like there were strikes, but actually the devastation was just minor, judging on what I saw. Like, yeah, there were so fire, but the casualties, like, yeah, there are casualties. Every casualty is very bad, but compared to what Russia uses, oh, it's crashed again, or what? Why do I have this? I had to reload the stream. I wonder why it happens. Like, reload. I hope it's okay. So Russia uses lots of the ballistic missiles, drones, and what else? Cruise missiles to hit Ukraine. But the outcome is nothing really compared to what they use, compared to money they spend for those strikes. Yeah, for Ukraine it's very hard. But for Russia, those are just the stupid strikes, I think. 5,000 people die every week in the war. Yeah, if we speak about the front lines. But I'm speaking about the aerostrike. So what's the profit like? I think the only profit for Russia is like to terrorize, to threaten Ukraine. That's it. Threaten civilians. For them to say, Zelensky, please negotiate with Putin. Give them territories, everything, Kiev, everything. So that's the goal of Russia. Not to cause, like, they are unable to cause severe devastation, at least right now. Then Ukraine has air defense. Because after all, most of their missiles and drones were intercepted. They think Ukraine made a mistake for not acting quicker after retreating from Avdiivka. It's hard to say. But there was one, command did the mistake. There was the time. I told about this one big mistake. It's not about acting quicker. It's about replacing Ukrainian brigades not at the proper time, not at the proper place, to the brigades which were not that competent, let's say, and which were in lack of experience. And they did it exactly at the moment that Russia occupied Avdiivka and wanted to attack further. Exactly at the worst time possible, they changed our guys and commanders and brigades at the most sensitive area, and that's why Russians broke through to Pokrovsk, actually, for a few months. Dennis, please don't even stop talking about the Orange Man. I see some of you like it, yeah? Deborah. Yeah, I say it like this. Before, even during elections, I was kind of very restricted with my language, even though I understand everything, even before I understood. With my words towards Donald Trump, not to call him different names. But now, after what he did, no. He is an orange idiot. I call him orange idiot. And from reaction on my channel, yeah, I got like maybe 3,000 people unsubscribe from me. Roughly 3,000, maybe a little more, I don't know. But I think insane people understand that his actions are just unhinged. It's idiocracy, total idiocracy, and it's crazy. He's just incompetent. Like, if you put someone from the street to be a president of the United States, I don't think that you'll have even close to that level of incompetence. I mean, someone from the street could be even better, both for America, for Europe, for everyone. Like, how can you implement not sanctions, but tariffs on European Union countries? So European Union applied sanctions on Russia recently, and United States is like 1 day later, here you go with the tariffs, 50% you'll pay. It's like really the answer from Russia, which comes from USA. Crazy. But I know it's like temporary. They will change him. I think it's impossible to destroy democratic institutions. I think Trump knows that. And he knows that he has total disrespect now. Like, still people support him, some of them, but in general he has disrespect. I think if there are elections now, he would lose those. Yeah, I'm sure he would. Then which one of battles are most memorable for you? Bakhmut? No. Like the first one, battle for Gestomel. Bakhmut, yeah, also like Bakhmut. So let's start from the beginning. Gestomel operation was a crazy one. Absolutely, you can film movies about it. Like, you don't even need to make up something. If you just tell how it is, it would be awesome documentary. So Gestomel operation, Mariupol operation, crazy. It was a crazy move from Ukraine to reinforce direction after the city was fully encircled. How our helicopters went there delivering reinforcement. It was really crazy. I mean, from the good side also and from the bad. We're gonna continue, by the way, just a moment. Jesper, thank you. Might as well speak your mind to that you don't cultivate an audience of idiots. Thank you, Jesper. Thank you for your high mark. Okay, Mariupol, what was next? Tell me. Well, I remember Severodonetsk and Lysychansk. It was also crazy stuff there, but the scale was lower compared to Mariupol and everything. Ukrainian great counteroffensive, I call it great counteroffensive, of Kharkiv Oblast, Kherson. After that, I would say Bakhmut, yeah, really. in general, I consider it is a tactical mistake from Ukraine trying to save that city. Unfortunately, with heavy losses, now Ukraine doesn't do those mistakes any longer. Heavy losses, counteroffensive operation 2023, one more mistake. Some analytics say that Ukraine lost 1/4 of its army. I mean, assault army, which was trained for attack missions. Ukraine lost 1/4 of that. Wounded KA. I got it from some of the OSINT analytics who really monitored the losses. Like, for example, Andrew Perpetua, he told about it. So, next, what was next? Kursk operation, I guess. And there was also a special military operation inside Russia with heavy losses of the Russian helicopters, and even one surveillance command airplane was lost. And who did it? Prigozhin, Yevgeny Prigozhin. Shoigu, Gerasimov, where is ammunition? Remember that guy? I think we tend to forget some stuff, yeah? If we try to recall what happened, Svein of Tibet, thank you, Svein. Thank you so much for your great support, and greetings to Norway. And yeah, stay awesome, Svein. Hope we're gonna communicate. Yeah, just write me then you have the time. So, especially Prigozhin's operation, it was great. I remember that I recalled three videos that day. We were all like waiting. Oh my God, he's going to Moscow. He's going. Everything. Like, I wouldn't care what could happen to Russia. I didn't care what could happen to them. Like, it's their regime. Like, this guy is really a butcher. Yeah, it could be difficult for the world community, blah, blah, blah. But what I understood there, that he is going to finish the war in Ukraine. He could create a disastrous event for Russia. Like, Russia would start to maybe even collapse, because Chechens, they do not like a Wagner army and Prigozhin, because they were fighting against each other before. Like, Chechens, they were fighting against the Russian army in general, but Wagner those are Russian nationalists, even Nazis, like you saw in the commander of the Wagner himself, yeah? Fun times. Good evening, Mihai. Nice to meet you. Thanks for your great support. Everyone loves fire trucks. If you don't, then what happened to you? Yeah, Matthew. Everyone likes fire trucks. Prigozhin was the best active Russian circus. Yeah. And you know, Putin himself, he was scared. He went open air, and he was really scared. No, it is bad what is happening. Like, and he fled Moscow. And Prigozhin was going to Moscow, and no one was able really to stop him. Why he did this mistake turning around? Maybe Lukashenko told him, okay, you're gonna ruin Russia. You know, you like Russia, you're Russian, right? Even though you're Jew. But you're gonna ruin Russia, so turn back. And Putin didn't forgive it. He didn't forgive it. He shut down the airplane, and it's clear as blue sky, because he launched this missile. I mean, Russian army, they downed the plane, and they didn't want to even conduct international investigation, despite airplane being Brazilian made. So Brazil wanted to participate, but Russia said no. In England, we have the fire truck calendars with the fireman half dressed. Very popular fireman look, handsome, clear. Come on. Okay, you want me to Google your calendars, right? UK calendars, sexy fireman. Okay, I'll do it, but not now. Maybe after the stream. Wait, who's Jewish? You didn't know that Prigozhin is Jewish? Let me try and find out to make it clear. Like, was Prigozhin Jew? Evgeny Viktorovich Prigozhin passed away 23rd of Russian mercenary leader, oligarch Wagner Group, Vladimir Putin. Where is his father? Early life, criminal history, Wagner Group, conflicts. Where is his, like, I know that he's like Jew. United States, personal life. They did not specify his father, but it should be here. I think his father was Jew. Prigozhin openly criticized the Russian Defense Ministry. Born Where is his father? Oh. Soviet Union, St. Petersburg. His mother, Violetta Prigozhin, was hospital nurse. His father, Victor Evgeny Prigozhin, was a mining engineer who died in Nigeria when he was 9. His grandfather, Prigozhin, was a captain in Red Army during World War II who fought Battle of Rzhev and received medal courage. Prigozhin's sponsor... His father and stepfather believed to be a Jewish dissident. That's where I found it. His father and stepfather believed to be a Jewish dissident. Prigozhin's great uncle was Soviet scientist Yefim Ilyich Prigozhin. He settled with Yefim for several years during childhood. Yeah. His stepfather Samuil Fidmanovich Zarkoy, also kind of the Jewish name, was a ski instructor. And introduced Prigozhin to cross-country skiing. I didn't know that. So yeah. Nearly killed Russia. Nearly. Cannot find the stream. Where is my stream? Good on me. Thank you so much for your support. Is Putin really thinking he's winning the war? Why is he not upset with the little gains for past 2 years? I don't know. He's like oriented to reach his goal no matter what. He thinks that he'll like outlive everything. But it's not like that. That means the Bakhmut Wagner midways were also probably kosher. Kosher. Yeah, they are. Like, look at those soldiers. Like, where is Shoigu, Gerasimov? Where is munition? Remember that? Nice. Dennis, I'm watching from Texas. Ukraine will win. Thank you, fast guy. Fast guy, sorry. Yeah, Ukraine will win. I'm sure about it. But the victory will go very long, and yeah, we just need to wait for Russian collapse. Close to 8,000, or we are 8,000 already. Wow, yeah, we are close to 8,000. We already actually passed 8,000. I received like super chat donations. I can tell you. Like, we can go, I will show you. So here's the number. Swiss francs is the same as euros, 466, like almost the same. So you add those euros into, I will send those via PayPal link, and we already have 8,000. Gerasimov, yeah. Putin is willing to fight as long as he has meat for a grinder. Yeah, and potentially he has kind of a huge resource with that. If he announces mobilization. I won't be able to sleep, I am too happy. Emma, thank you. But yeah, thanks for our great donators. We are happy. I'm happy to actually that we reached the goal. It was very fast. I didn't expect that to happen. Like I already told you, like I would wait a couple of days, and if we will not get 7,000, I would just add the amount but we reached it. Yeah. How do we send stuff to you, Dennis? You want to send a Kaboom device? If yes, no. How do we send? Yeah, you may contact me on email, I will tell you. Tomorrow I'm gonna unbox one present from subscriber. I think I should unbox this one too. Oh, she's so beautiful. No, I'm not falling in love with the virtual characters, no. But I like Hatsune Miku. She's great. No Caboose device setting. No gift. Oh, okay. Just don't use home address. Yeah, I have like some of the addresses. I don't use home address. Something went into the eye. But does he have enough from that to not kill off future generations? I think Russian society has already been replaced by immigrants from ex-Soviet countries, especially in Moscow region. If you go there, some people call it Moskva-Bad. So original Russians, I wouldn't say minority, but almost equal to those who immigrated to Moscow. Dennis, you look cooked. Yeah, I am just tired. I woke up at 5 a.m. today and need to go to sleep. Yeah, I was sleeping. We went to meet some of the relatives. We have some relatives living here not with us, but not far away. That's the reason actually was for me to go to this country. An open air fresher for track mirror. Thank you, Steve. I'll remember that. I'll tell to put some air refresher. So yeah, today I almost slept in the car. I drank some of the energy drink to be awake. Hope West learns from this mistake, especially Europe. Yeah, Europe needs to do something really urgently. I already told about it on my channel, but let's tell about it again. So we're on a deep state, and here you see Ukraine, yeah. This is Russia, Belarus. They have 3 of the countries here, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. All of them are great supporters of Ukraine. Here is also, by the way, part of Russian Federation now. It's Kaliningrad Oblast, which was not Russian Federation before the Second World War, actually. And what? Here you have the Suwalki corridor. Let's measure the distance between Belarus and 70 kilometers. Yeah, I thought it is 60, but it's actually 70. And that's the only border, like the only border here between all of those countries, Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania, and other European allies. Like this is Poland. And this is Suwalki corridor, 70 kilometers, 70 freaking kilometers between Belarus and next Russia. If Russia cuts that, those countries are cut completely from military supplies, from fuel supplies, from everything. And Russia has their fleet in Baltic. They may send reinforcements from other parts as well, from Northern Ocean. They may block all of that. Do you think that NATO would join this operation to conquer Russian forces? Who knows? Who knows? I don't think so. United States wouldn't do it. If United States wouldn't do it, do you think the other countries would risk? Yeah, they will try to send, some items like to Ukraine, but now security is totally lost. Article 5 of NATO, the parties agree that an armed attack against one of them in Europe or North America shall be considered an attack against them all, and consequently they agree that if such an armed attack occurs, each of them in exercise of the right of individual or collective self-defense recognized Article 51 of the Charter of United Nations will assist. How? Will assist the party of or parties so attacked by taking forthwith individually and concert with the other parties such action as it deem necessary, including the use of armed force, so it's not like obligating, including the use of the armed force. But in general, action could be as they deem necessary to restore and maintain the security of North Atlantic area. So if, for example, Portugal, hello Portugal, where are you? Are you here? Do you really care about what is happening in Estonia? Will you send your forces to protect those countries thousands of kilometers away? I don't believe that, guys. If United States is not in, if there is no power that would reinsure that prompt response will be introduced, the other countries, especially those far away, I don't believe they will enter this. Yeah, they will send they will perform such action that they deem necessary. For example, sending armor vests, fire trucks, which we collected today, including the use of it doesn't mean they are obligated. Including the use, it means you may send what you deem necessary, and you may send armed forces if you want. It is not obligation at all. Any such armed attacks shall measure taken result, therefore shall immediately respond to Security Council, such measure shall be terminated and Council, blah blah blah. So it's just the second Budapest Memorandum, nothing more, nothing less. I don't believe it. Without United States, during the Cold War period, it was the other. It's the same fifth article, okay. But Soviet Union understood that time they're damn serious, because there is the United States, there is the like block against the block. But now, you know, we live in totally different environment. Totally different environment. Everyone, like, you see the rise of the pro-Russian forces in Hungary, in Slovakia, nearly in Romania, nearly. Still many people do support Simeon if they voted for him that much. So, yeah. So I don't believe in NATO, actually. I don't think that NATO is really a security guarantee for now. What is security guarantee? Well, maybe nukes. But again, we see like Pakistan and India fighting against each other without nukes, but they both have nukes. So, I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. Dennis, as a Ukrainian, I cannot call myself a patriot, but anyways, as a Ukrainian, then you will go and live stream from the line of contact. Show everyone that you've been saying from the beginning. Make them understand. I made my choice. I have a family. I went from Ukraine. Sorry. You may call me coward, and that's why, actually, the reason why I'm not calling myself a patriot. I do what I can. Like today, we collected some funds for the truck. That's fine. If I'll be on the front lines a long time ago, I would be dead. That's it. I think you're just a bot. Yeah, I think we should delete some of the bots, but I'm not sure like if they're really bots. Sometimes we have guys who are just trolling. It's hard to judge. What is your favorite fighter jet? Which fighter jet would you like to be seen donated next to? Well, F-16 actually was my favorite. I like Gripen as well. Like, I don't have the maybe F-16 is my favorite indeed. Menace is doing a lot of Ukraine without being. Yep, I agree, but still, like, I'm not on the front lines. I'm not calling for people to go on the front lines. Some people ask, "Oh, Dennis, you could be used as a voice to attract like people to the foreign legion." I had those proposals even from Ukrainian officials, but no. It's the personal choice of anyone, especially me. If I was on the front lines, yeah, I would say, "Oh, come on, go and help us," but I'm not there. It's the personal choice. People should weigh the risks because it's not Iraq war, it's not Afghanistan, it's completely different. It's like the Second World War if we speak about the fire amount of artillery shells flying, and it's, I would say, even more deadly because you have very precise FPV drones. So the risk to lose the life there is astonishing. Can you speak about the new buffer zones? Where do they want to open them, and then, and how far deep into Ukraine? Handful. Putin was speaking about buffer zones since 2023. Then he mentioned about 50 kilometers of the zones that Russia will integrate into Ukraine. What else? He also mentioned that if Ukraine gets ATACMS missiles by the time, Russia should go for the range of ATACMS to expand this gray buffer zone. And after a long time, Putin again recalled about those gray zones or safe zones, which he wanted to create, but he didn't specify this time. Go Firetrack. Thank you, Ray Hart. Thank you so much. The European Union also has defense authority implemented. However, it can't recall the I can't recall the exact wording, so I can say how effective it would be. It's the same. I already quoted. It's like we can go. Sorry, guys. I'm jumping from one idea to another defense. I think it's Article 42. I think this document is quite big, but Article 42 is here. The Common Security and Defense Policy. Accept cookies. Boom. Shall be provided Union operational captivity drawing civilian military asserts the Union may use the missions use the mission outside the Union for peacekeeping. Okay, it's like they want to use them in Ukraine. So you're the Common Security Defense Policy and Progressive for Common Union. The policy of Union in accordance with the section shall not prejudice the specific character of security and defense policy of certain member states and shall respect the obligations of certain member states which see common defense, North Atlantic, NATO under. So it's too much water here. Member states shall take civilian and military capabilities available to the Union for the implementation of the common security and defense policy to contribute objective defense. Water. Member states all undertake progressively to improve their military capabilities. I remember that I digged this article, but I don't see it. Those members whose military capabilities fulfill higher criteria which have made more binding comments in most demanding missions. If a member state is a victim of the armed aggression on territory, the other member states, this is the most important, it's like 5th article, the other member states shall have toward it an obligation of aid and assistance by all the means in their power. What does it mean? Obligation of aid and assistance by all means in their power. Who determines those means? Who determines that power? I don't know. In accordance with Article 51 of United Nations, this is just random bullshit. This shall not prejudice the specific character of the security and defense policy of certain members. This shall not prejudice. So basically, it's nothing. Commitments and cooperation in this area shall not be consistent with commitments under North Atlantic Treaty, and they put NATO here for those states which. So lots of the water. And what does assistance by all means in their power in accordance with Article 55 of the United Nations? 51 is, we're gonna maybe refer to that as well, but obligation, basically it's about nothing. Again, about nothing. If there is no political will in defending the country, fight with occupiers commonly, no one will help European Union or elsewhere. Reject cookies, accept cannabis cookies. Yeah. Oh, guys. Dennis, let me know what you think of the fireman calendars we have in. Again, you want me to see firemen. It will make you laugh and forget for a few moments the seriousness of everything going on. Thank you for the British Claire. You are. I know what you have in your mind. Come on. I think I can. Oh my God. Should I show it? You can buy it on eBay. Oh, is it UK? Is it? Yeah, it's UK. You can buy it for $9.72. Wow, I would like to have this kind of the body. Nice tattoos. Yeah, I will never reach this physiques. I'll skip it. I'll have this, low self-estimation later on for 1 week at least if I watch those firemen. I'm not that awesome as they. You're more ripped than that. So me or fireman 6-pack, yeah, come on. I cannot have this body with my laziness, let's say. What happened to the Get Fit series on Power Block? Yeah, busted. I'm in lack of morale to maintain good schedule, basically maybe I have like minuses in my character, in my discipline. Go rich, so you must make calendar. No problem. Yeah, no one would buy it with me. Dennis, don't show this calendar to you. It's okay. I understand that she will not, like, everything is fine there, okay. You're more athletic. Yeah, I immediately recall the meme with this is, if you don't like it, if you like it or not, this is the best men's physique or something. The guy who was doing salto on rollers. Yeah, rollers, I think. Then it's Fireman OnlyFans, yeah. By the way, OnlyFans seems to be blocked in Sweden or something like that. Did Germany send the Taurus missiles? Yeah, today I tweeted retweeted the news from like 2 months ago before elections in Germany. Then Merz promised to deliver those Taurus missiles to Ukraine, but later on Germany actually they classified all of the information about any sort of the weaponry delivery to Ukraine. So we'll never know. If they delivered it, we'll know then it is used. Dennis, what do you think about NATO's promise 1980? There was no promise. Just Google NATO promised not to expand, so on. There was no promise. There was like one statement from some of the official, that's it. Like there was no document, nothing. It's just Russian bullshit propaganda. Can Antonov 225 be restored? Yeah, everything could be restored. You can restore Egyptian pyramids. You can restore everything. Even Notre Dame de Paris was restored. But what's the reason like? Then there are destroyed Ukrainian cities, villages, infrastructure. What's the use of the Antonov 225? It's not profitable airplane. It was built to launch maybe even launch. There was the project for it to deliver and to transport shuttle Buran. That's it. That's the purpose of this airplane. Later on it was used as the cargo one, but it's very, very commercially unattractive airplane at all. And you need to spend lots of the funds. You can potentially rebuild lots of the infrastructure in Ukraine. That's it. So what's the point of wasting money for it? Yeah, if you build good country from Ukraine, you can, like as the owner, invest. Like, for example, if there is the Norway, if they had, for example, Antonov 225, if they designed it, they would spend I think $200 million is needed for restoration, at least. Like Norway can afford it with their huge income from oil and so on, but Ukraine, no. So I think if this airplane, if we're going to rebuild this airplane, like Ukraine is going to rebuild it, it should be modernized. It shouldn't be, maybe even four engines installed, more powerful and less thirsty, maybe, I don't know. But it, did you ever visit inside that yeah, I have videos. You may Google pilot blog, like in YouTube search, you may find pilot blog Antonov 225 review. I did 2 videos inside the airplane, outside a little also. I seem to sleep. Yeah, I guess I need. Well, guys, it's been a while. How long we streamed? 2 hours. Wow, that's I think 2 hours or what? I didn't see the counting. Ah, yeah, 2 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you guys again for wonderful participation. We reached 8,000 here, and I'll send. Let me check how much I will send. Sorry. 532. Thank you, Garrett. Just made on time. 532 francs, which is the same in euros, around to the project. Yeah, we did awesome job, I guess, all together. And I also donated, initially I donated 1,000, but I thought, okay, the goal is 7,000, I'll donate 1,000, then we'll all try to fill up the goal. If not, I'll just fill up till the end myself in a couple of days. But we did it for the stream. That's awesome. So guys, thank you so much, and I'm gonna sleep. Morning, wake up, film the video for you as usual. I wish you all a peaceful sky wherever you are, and have a great time. Ciao.